It's about the religion of Allah Azza wa Jal. And that's why if there's ikhlas, so many things won't matter. So many things won't matter. Your title, the name on the poster, all these things don't matter if it's for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal. So, the good news is you can always refresh your niyyah and renew your niyyah in Islam. So for example, you decide, okay, for this whole week, I'm going to be giving da'wah with the MSA, Islam Awareness Week. It's all for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal. Tuesday, things start to creep into your niyyah, right? Because you got one or two shahadas, and then all the brothers are like, wow, you're the best amongst us. And we all want to spend some time and learn from your techniques and get some of your barakah and all that. So now things start to get to your head. Good news is, Tuesday night, you can refresh your intention, renew your intention for Wednesday morning. And so, constantly don't let the shaitan come to you from this door. Always refresh your intention, renew your intention. Remind yourself that it's about Allah, it's for the religion of Allah, it's not about you, your reputation, or what have you. So, what are the, can I see the first slides? Thank you, sir. Can we go to the first page? Slide number 2. Look at that verse. Allah Azza wa Jalla says in that verse, وَمَا أَنْتَ بِهَادِ الْعُمْيِ عَنْ ضَلَالَتِهِمْ إِن تُسْمِعُ إِلَّا مَنْ يُؤْمِنُ بِآيَاتِنَا فَهُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ. So you cannot guide the blind from their straying. You can only cause them to hear, the proofs, the ayat. You can only cause them to see these signs, or to hear these signs, or to know these signs. That's your job, to direct them to that, to let them know that. I'm sorry, can I see that? And we said that one, مَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ, it's for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal. And at the same time, the third slide there, on the last one on that page, you see the rewards. You see the rewards of da'wah. And it just keeps multiplying, and it keeps going on and on. If you bring one person to Islam, there's one brother who's very business-minded, and he showed me this idea that he had of, and if two people become Muslim, or if one person becomes Muslim, then he marries, and they have children, and they raise them upon Islam, within 10 years, the number of if suppose each, they just get 2 children, the number of offspring and reward that will be related to you is phenomenal. Within 10 years, how many people have become Muslim because of you, and your reward keeps going. Then he does it like within 50 years, within 100 years, and it comes up to be a huge number of people. You're in your grave and you're still getting good reward, Now, but what if the Prophet ﷺ said that for Allah to guide one person through you is better for you than the whole world and everything that's in it, or better for you than the best of wealth. If we really felt that, how much da'wah would we do? If we really felt that, or that your reward keeps multiplying and multiplying, you teach one person salah, you get reward every time they pray, and then they teach 10 people salah, you get reward every time these 10 people or these total 11 people pray. Now, if there was a stock that worked like that, if a brother comes to you and said, there's a stock and it's going to multiply just like your ajr. Same way. But it's going to close in 1 hour. You have to put everything you can in. You act like crazy to gather all your money and put it in, because it's going to multiply so much. What if we really felt like this about the hadith and our ajr when we give da'wah? How much da'wah would we really give? We'd give a tremendous amount of da'wah. So try to take these things to heart. Do it for the sake of Allah. Do it seeking the reward with Allah Azza wa Jal. Right, let me see. Okay. Good. Like, what if someone is being very argumentative with you? 5 minutes? Okay. What are ways you can stop someone from arguing with you? Just like that guy, Yes, sir?
Basically, asking what's your main issue or something, just to clarify what he wants to go about, and then answer that question, things like that.
Okay, that's nice. I've never heard that.
Just break him saying something, or maybe just make him not confident about his arguments. Something like say, okay, I didn't understand what you're talking about the whole time. So I didn't understand your point, but you can go back or something. Mm-hmm. Or maybe I can clarify back what you're saying, so that he stops.
So everything you say, he argues. Okay, so you say there's one God. Well, how do you know? Well, we have this. Well, how do you know that? How do you know this? How do you know? What if they're just arguing with you so much? So, good. Okay, so you're saying, what are you really looking for? What's your issue, huh? But, yes?
Rephrase what he says to you.
Sorry?
Rephrase what he says to you.
Okay, but it's not just, he's just repeating one argument. He is, which is, you're right, if that was the case, if that were the case. But here, he keeps, whatever you say, he's just jumping on it. And they actually took us to a place like this one time. These people were arguing over every little point. And we just came up with one sentence. Every time we'd say it, they would stop arguing. Yes, sir?
I would say, I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay. And that would stop them from arguing.
And then just start talking.
Okay. But, yes?
What do you hope to gain?
What do you hope to gain, huh? What do you hope to gain from arguing with me like this, huh? Okay. Anyone else? Sisters? Someone keeps arguing with you, yes? You're wrong, huh? Wow. Okay. You married, sister? That's kidding. I push it sometimes. They just come out. The husband's in the room, he's probably I don't know that, sister. Now we know what you go through at home. You're always wrong. Yes, sir?
You tell him, like, there's one God, he's like, how do you know that? I'll be like, how do you not know there's one God?
Mm-hmm. Okay, you throw a question back at them. But they're still going to keep going. How do you stop them from being argumentative? Yes?
You can just say, okay, why don't you think about what I told you, and I'll think about what you're saying, and then we can deal with it.
I like that. Very nice. Never heard that one before. Yes, sir?
Argue back.
Argue back? You're trying to stop him from arguing. You argue back? You're actually letting him win now. Ahmed?
Let him answer his own question. What do you think? Why do you think we do this?
Nice. I like that. Why do you think we're doing this?
Well, just tell him straight up without here to argue.
Oh, I like that. We can't, you missed it? Hello. He said, just say I'm not here to argue. And that's what we were doing. This was Austin, Texas. They took us to this place, everybody was arguing. The minute you just start to speak, they argue with you. So we were just ending it the whole day. We were just telling people, look, I'm not here to argue with you. And they would say, me neither, go ahead. What if you look, what are the chances you tell someone, look, I'm not here to argue, and they say, well, I am. There's not much of a chance. But if someone, because one time it did happen to me actually. I thought I was all smart. I said, I'm not here to argue. He said, I am. So, well, that makes life easy for me. Because if you're only here to argue, then we can't get anywhere. Because you're just going to argue. If I give you the truth, you're going to argue. So let's do this this was a coworker. So I said, let's do this at another time when you really want to find out what the truth is. Okay, I don't want to argue. I ended it because he just told me, look, I'm going to be a jerk today. So, okay, I'll end it. But what the brother said, tell him, look, I'm not here to argue. Most people, especially the stranger, will say, well, Wallah, they used to tell, I'm telling you, we did it a number of times at that one place, and they would say, I'm sorry, go ahead. Or like, me neither, go ahead. You know, that's it. You start arguing, you lose. You did what they wanted you to do. There's another way also. We can just totally ignore the fact that they're being argumentative. You just say, just take it easy, just take your time, or let me finish the point, and like that. Yes, sir?
Perhaps just give them an analogy that could make them understand why there's no point to argue. And one Imam, I think it was Muhammad Sharif, gave the analogy of cup. If you flip it upside down, you pour water won't get through. So that's basically the point of argument.
Oh, so you're telling, that's an analogy to deal with argumentation? Okay, great. You could give them that analogy as well. Very nice. But, okay, so, let me it's time to take a break. Sorry. All right, it's break time. This is not salah time. This is a 10-minute break. Okay. Does the sisters want this break from me at all, or I can just do what I do? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The organizers. They were saying they were going to pray Asr after we're done at 5. Yeah. Now. Khalas, if that's okay with everybody, then we'll do 1 hour, then we'll do Asr. So this is a break, 10 minutes, and there we go, and I'm going to be here.